Alright, so we've got Truski versus the King. An age-old tale of Mike getting destroyed. Just kidding.
I think Jake is the only
doing the good old Marth strats of spamming forward smash, my boy. I mean, it's effective. You might as well do it.
But spike ball.
Gordo.
There we go.
There was a guy at actual Smash and Splash who, watching the PM stream, every time the DDD player that was playing killed with a Gordo, he just yelled Gordo, and it was a fun time. Stories with Ortu. Yeah. So, not the first stock, because now it's the first stock. Alright. We're going in with 38% lead. You know, Marth is arguably one of the better characters to go against DDD. Just because he's got good range, good grab potential, good combo game. Really good against floaties, of course, then that happens. It's hard to, like, one of the things that, you know, DDD has the advantage on is that Marth is not very good at, it's harder for him to sweet spot ledge. And that's something that you need to do against DDD, because if you don't sweet spot, you just get down beat.
Well said, Zach, well said.
Yeah.
Gordo!
Gordo. Just goes for the straight out bait with the up B, and then he just takes it.
You know, these two have played in so many matches in so many years. You can't ever tell when they're serious.
They're low row. They are low row.
These are the team to beat.
Low row.
They've created even more strategies. Sheik and DDD.
Sheik DD.
Sheik.
I mean, it's an odd coupling, Sheik and DDD, because.
I thought you meant Mike and Dan.
No. All right, whatever. DDD it's three Ds, but Sheik's all about the twos, so it's like 3-2. It's like binary plus 2. It's kind of weird.
You lost me there.
Because Sheik likes twos. You know, it's all like 2.
Ah.
2. Yeah. Whenever you wave dash, it's a good time. It's fun.
I would not want to get hit by that hammer. It's a little big to call it a hammer. It's more like a mallet.
Oh, I mean, technically it's a mallet is a hammer, but a hammer's not a mallet.
This is a paper towel. I can call it a napkin, but it will always be a paper towel.
Naming. What are names? It gets a nice jank grab, because Marth grab range is always hilarious. Tries to charge up the forward smash, but you know, DDD, you just can't do anything.
Marths are usually good, although some, I assume, aren't so good.
You want to say something to me?
It's a Donald Trump reference. What are you talking about?
Never mind.
He just thought I was insulting him. Why would you hold that so I don't need to... Everyone can hear you.
I wanted the effect of me looking at you. That's the simple answer. Whatever. I thought you was sneak dissing. Alright, so 2-1, 5%, 10% lead on DDD with this stack, but you know, he's got the whole dying thing that he does. Always good.
You never know. He really wants that hammer swing.
He's just trying to bait out the down B, just so that he can get an opportunity to get on ledge and hopefully take out his last stock.
You can just see the anger in DDD's eyes.
The ledge drops are really necessary in this matchup, especially when he just starts charging up the down B, because obviously, you know, you keep refreshing your invincibility frames, then you might as well just keep on there. Of course, RTO doesn't have rules against it, which is good against Mike, because he will always just make sure that people stall there. So, yeah. That is actually a decent way to, like, break the whole, or make people have to work with the whole, a minute of ledge stalling gets you disqualified, because he's just gonna sit there with the thing, and like if you don't know how to deal with it, then you're just kind of trying to avoid it, and then never happens.
This is there you go.
And then there.
You can't float forever.
The golden 69 takes it.
That 1-1?
Yeah, 1-1.
Alright, that'd be 1-1.
1-1. Or 1-0. 1-0 rather.
Gotta work that nickel, Dan.
It's 1-0 rather.
And Mike.
Well, he only said that if Mike wins, he gets a nickel. He didn't say anything about Dan.
Wait, did Dan win the first game?
Yep. Yep.
Place your bets now, people. Which half of the row is stronger?
Dan, who are you?
He was Marth. Got some pretty hardcore gangster lyrics going on in the background. Shout out to SoundCloud.
Which one is the player?
F1 is game cam, F2 is player cam, F3 is all of it. Yeah.
Alright, well, so, it's back to us.
Yeah.
Alright, so, what did you think of that match overall? What was the feel?
I feel like he handled it really well. I mean, it's just Mike doesn't feel like changing, but all right, we're going into game 2, and he's swapping over to the Squirtle, the Reaper Squirtle. Gets a nice, yeah, the Squirtle. If you thought that the DDD was annoying, the Squirtle's just about as annoying, especially when you take him to FD. Especially if you take him to FD, but you know, honestly, Marth is certainly a good counter for this, because he has the literal counter to get through that side B, and just like a much better arrow game than say someone like Falcon.
You know, I've seen Dan in a lot of matches. He's very safe on that counter. Likes to avoid using it until he guaranteed that counter. Does not want to get punished.
Yeah, and not to mention just like the range that Marth has makes it like very easy to space out, and also just because his grab range is so good that you can just grab them straight out of the
there we go.
Side B.
I
baited
talked about
it. He baited it out. I mean, fair enough. Like if he was expecting it though. Tries to go for the water.
Oh, the bubbles.
The bubbles.
The bubbles.
These were wind boxes.
Never underestimate a squirt gun, folks.
These were wind boxes before Smash 4. So yeah, if you could imagine how annoying it is, it's pretty annoying. Really annoying. Alright, gets a good forward smash. Oh. He was expecting the side B.
I guess that means McCahill just plays all too similar to himself.
And so we just back in the neutral, you know, just the usual, like moving around, trying to get a nice hit in, which right there, that good forward smash doesn't kill though. It wasn't really on tipper space, but there is the tipper spacing and stock. 32% on the Marth, 3 stocks otherwise. So yeah, I want to note the particular what's the word? Oh, random pauses. Disqualified.
That's a DQ.
Take a stop. That's a DQ. That's a DQ.
No. There will be no DQ, no prize.
Dairy Queen boys. He must be Dairy Queen.
You must be Dairy Queen.
He has to forfeit the start.
DQ, no prize.
He needs to self-handicap himself.
No.
See who gets on the 1 star first.
Do not forfeit the stock.
Well, technically, if he told him to, he would have to. Like, he paused it. If his opponent wanted him to, that's like normal rule sets. But if you pause the match, you have to forfeit the stock. But we're friends here, so it's not.
Yeah, we're all friends here. We're not.
But
I don't know.
If he really wanted to just dick him over, then he could have. But you know,
Nothing happened due to that pause, though. No tempo was lost. Oh, but that's some tempo lost right there.
There is. He forfeited the stock.
yeah, he ended up forfeiting the stock.
He did it
All
like a
right,
gentleman.
gentlemen. Shouts to Captain Falcon combos. Good gentlemen. No.
Yeah, but you can't forfeit the stock on your last life. So.
Oh, tries to go for the dare,
Oh.
but you know what? He ends up.
He doesn't want him to forfeit the stock.
I want to call that the fear factor because you know he threw out the dare. He didn't want to get hit by the dare, so he obviously went lower. But then when he side beat, he just died. So
Clear my throat to say should have been a 2 stock. I'm really feeling it.
As we were saying, more side Bs, just side B, side B, side B, all over the place. Gets a nice tipper though.
We should we should rename Yoshi. We should rename Squirtle to the Meteor because he's using that Meteor technique to keep coming down. You never know how he's gonna land, so you have to deal with him, and you don't want to attack him in the air for fear of combos. There's the grab, charging up the water.
Wastergun. He just keeps throwing out the bubbles. The bubbles are just a.
It's almost like watching Sonic. It's pretty crazy.
Although
There
Sonic
we
really
go.
is kind of not.
There
that
we
good.
go.
But you know,
Ledge
ends
force.
up getting the last on him on his last stock rather. Sorry, had a stroke there, but you know, gets a nice forward smash. If you were on the farthest end with that 88%, he would have probably killed if he didn't DI it right. But, you know, simple enough. An interesting use of counter to block the water gun. Kept him in place so he wouldn't move too far. So he can continue comboing. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
You know, I'm the one usually that does the annoying puns. And now it's just kind of feel like that my,
I don't know, I'm really
Yes.
feeling
You
it.
stole his name, now you steal his character?
I was born
Did
first.
you say Zach?
gets the stack. It's 1-1, 64%. Shoutouts to Storm64 because that's the same number. Haha, so funny.
Thanks, I'm right here.
Gets
Thanks
the
for the shout out.
grab. Gets the grab into a forward smash. Always a good time. Only 16%.
You know
though,
what?
didn't space it right.
You'll never know who's the real winner in the row because, yeah, he might win. One of them might win this match. What about the next match? What about that match after that? I'd say they were completely equal.
Fair enough.
All the matches.
And
They're completely equal. Kill yourself.
I don't even know.
that is we call that the mic.
That's a 5, I think. Yeah.
We call it the
Don't
mic.
ever, don't ever.
We call that the mic. We call that the king, the McKay Hill. Whatever you wish to call it is killing yourself in the worst possible moment possible. That was totally redundant, but it doesn't matter.
Wall jump.
Anyways,
Mikey,
so,
how do you like it?
oh,
We have some salt.
shots
Salt.
fired. Shots fired.